Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. We are back for a movie reaction for the holiday season. It's 2024's Terrifier 3. Now, full disclosure, I have seen this film already. I went opening night in theaters. I had to show my support, but I know they released it digitally last month, but I wanted to wait until I actually received my own copy before giving it a rewatch and reacting to it for you guys. But I finally got my copy. It was delivered on Sunday, and unfortunately, it arrived a little bit dented. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not, but I called Amazon right away, customer service, and they are going to be sending out a replacement next month. And they even said, you know what? You can just keep that one you got now. Don't even worry about returning it. So I guess even though I have to wait a little bit longer, I get 2 copies out of it. So that's kind of cool, but I couldn't wait any longer. Christmas is here before giving it a rewatch. I can't wait to see my favorite horror icon, my favorite final girl, and shout out to Damien Leone as well. So Merry Christmas, everyone, and here's some bloodshed. So if you guys look at my full reaction to the film, link to my Patreon is down in the description below. Now subscribe to the channel. Now's a very good time. Click that button down below. Smash the like button while you're there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go. Christmas vibes right from the start.
What's wrong? There's someone on the roof. Jules, baby, are you sleepwalking?
We know who that is.
But Mom, I didn't have a bad dream. I really heard someone on the roof.
The kids tell the truth.
Your brother. Nobody believes me.
Can we leave some milk and cookies out for the elves?
If you go to sleep right now, I'll go downstairs and leave them a plate.
You're leaving a plate for someone.
You forgot to lock the front door again. Perhaps you could have a little concern for your family's safety.
Someone's inside.
I will take care of it.
Thank you, Mr. Grinch.
And those will be your last words said to each other. She hears it.
Santa?
Not Santa.
Timmy! Timmy, wake up! Santa's downstairs!
Oh, way!
You should have got up, Timmy. Yo. It just fits so perfect. Instead of the garbage bag, Santa's sack, and Santa's axe. Goes for the kid first.
Julia, I told you to stay out of my room.
Timmy! Shuts off the light and everything. You know, the kid's doing a great job. She's like shaking. Ooh. Now you'd think she would hear something. Well, he just goes to town on her husband.
What are you doing?
Babe, why are you bleeding? Oh! Shining. Goodbye, Timmy. She's got a killer scream. She's a fighter. She locked the door though. Freaking Chuck. Oh! Chucks her. That looks good. But wait. There's more! Took a couple whacks, but it's off. The eye. The music, the body parts, the art. That little wiggle too. Super creepy. And I think that solidifies her fate. Terrifier 3, y'all. 5 years prior. And my face hurts. I think I had a smile on my face. I was trying to hold it down. That entire opening.
Dispatch, I got a decapitated body down here. Victim appears to be male. Dispatch, I'm not alone down here.
And now he's gone. I mean, you gotta try. Ow! The head's biting her too.
Help me. Please help me.
Sorry, Y2J. Party's over. For the Ayatollah rock and rolla.
Yep, more.
That's sick. More. Holy shit. Yeah, they demolished him. This duo, I'm telling you. Look at his head too. Like duct tape or electrical tape. Imagine pissing him off. It's like, ah, come on. Enough already. I kind of have questions about this scene too. Sorry, YouTube. Not gonna be showing that. Such a weird scene. Present day. Gotta pick up our girl.
Hi.
Good morning.
Morning, I'm here to pick up my niece. She's a patient here.
What's her name?
Shaw. Sienna Shaw.
So, how's my little partner in crime?
Oh, she's not so little anymore. A little warning, just get ready to have your hands full.
I think she's gonna be key for the next one.
We're home. All right.
Sienna!
She almost wiped out on the rug there. She kind of reminds me of the girl from
So big. When did
All
that
Hallows
happen?
Eve.
Never leave me for this long ever again.
When the kid's being babysat. That's her aunt. That's actually good casting because it does look like
So happy to see you.
the actress that played her mom in the last one.
Ready?
Yes. To Sienna, my big sister from another mister. Looking forward to the best Christmas ever.
It's cool they have that relationship.
Fun, smiles and laughter. Love, Gabby. Now our little cardboard rocket ship.
Stuff like that is super cool too because it's like these characters, even off the screen, have a history. Ironside, demolition.
Jesus. I'll take the first floor and the basement, and you upstairs.
I like that we're learning more about the father too.
What do you think?
Last time you said you were going to draw a girl that could beat a blaster man. Remember?
As soon as I finish with this comic, I'm gonna make you something really special. How's that?
I could be wrong, but I think he's the older brother
Yeah.
in the Lost Boys.
Okay. Time for bed.
I think Michael. Now, my theory on his character is he was more or less a prophet.
Woke up back in the clown cafe, encased in glass. Hallucination.
Hey, give me that.
Can't just be reading shit.
Happy thoughts from Noah.
Drop on by
Okay.
the Clown Cafe. You guys know the rest.
It's not real. It's not real.
It's real.
Hey, Jackson!
Hey,
Yo.
Dennis, get your ass up here. Now!
He's real. Been arrested for like 5 years. I mean, I sit for 5 minutes and I gotta crack my kneecaps. She's watching. Oh! Oh, he actually bit them. He likes to bite people. He's a biter. Box cutter. Right down the middle. Holy Jesus. Oh! Honestly, I kind of forgot how that kill played out. I remember that portion. Maybe that's why. I was so focused on her.
You pass the rice. It's not my fault that they're really, really bad at hiding presents.
Dude, it was under the floorboard, under the carpet.
Pass the rice, please. Oh, she's also notorious for opening.
Pass the rice.
If you don't pass the rice, I'm not gonna leave. Please? You know, I'm dead because of you.
Sienna? You alright?
Yeah. Sienna. The least you can do is pass the rice. 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 Excuse me?
Jonathan. There's our other boy.
Wow, Shaw, this is, Mia.
Hi.
She's a really big fan of yours.
I'm a really big fan of Mia's.
She's obsessed with the Miles County Clown, like all that true crime shit.
Dude, you're a legend. You survived Art the Clown. You see, my roommate and I, we have a true crime podcast. It's called Graven Image.
Graven Image.
Would you be willing to come on as a guest sometime? I seriously would be so honored.
Is, everything alright?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's struggling.
I'm calling because I'm really excited we're gonna be spending Christmas together.
I guess I'll see you in a couple days.
See you soon.
This scene.
Pretty good.
Around's gonna join the Mile High Club on his sleigh.
I think I know what I want for Christmas.
That Santa outfit comes with some hurts, dude.
I needs to get me one. He's so giddy. Oh, move, bitch. Oh.
Shit.
Look at
Look
him.
at this fucking guy.
Funny news, Eddie. Well, that was a fucking first.
Aye. Yeah, come on over, it's fine. Yeah. Yes, that's me. That's me.
That's you. Oh, those glasses. I need to get me a pair of those glasses so bad.
Did the circus come to town? Oh! Hey, buddy, watch it.
Beard is real.
If Santa doesn't have a real beard, he's not a real Santa Claus.
It's like, wait for it.
I sort of like this guy, really am. Clown, put your little horn away, have a seat, and Santa will buy him a drink.
I love the fact that we're actually getting Art the Clown having a drink with Santa.
Marshmallows? Look, I'm not gonna pretend that I know what you're going through. Because I don't, but I promise it'll get better.
You remind me so much of Mom.
Legit. Fantastic job on the casting.
Mouth like a truck driver, though.
She cursed so much.
God damn it, Jonathan!
So much.
You gotta make a drinking game out of the second one, though. Every time you watch the second film, drink every time she says Jonathan's name.
It's Clowny Claus.
Wearing his hat.
Hey, you're a natural. You look good, but
Should I bust it out?
And remember to give it back. You know what he get.
I got the hat.
Hey, why don't you tell Santa what you want for Christmas, little boy?
Maurice Jackson. Eddie, you're killing me. Can we just celebrate? To Maurice Jackson.
Grab your drinks.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh!
Guy buys you a drink and you spit it back in his fucking face?
Hey, man, that's wrong.
Look, you were just rude and you shouldn't have been rude.
The delivery of that line. Hey, man, that's wrong.
Oh, shit.
Sometimes you just gotta tinkle.
What the fuck are you
Uncle
doing?
Sprinkle.
Eat on him.
Monkey, get his bag. Son of a bitch. This is my busy weekend. I know.
Alright, hats off. Shit's about to get serious now.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Oh! He does that sometimes.
Let me be the first to apologize for whatever's happened to you today.
It won't work on him.
We make people happy.
Now, I kind of have a hot take. I don't know if fans of the franchise will agree or not, but when it comes to preference of kills, I think I gotta go with his more rampage kills, like the bedroom scene or a later scene in this film, compared to the stationary tied-up ones. We know what that is.
No, wait, listen to me. I have a name. I have a real name. My name is Charles Johnson.
Oh! Yo, he got most of them. Leg in his hand.
No.
And his foot. Oh. I know some horror fans don't love this franchise. I don't get it. I don't understand why they wouldn't, but you have to appreciate the gore. In the face. Yo, see the eye? Oh! Every real Santa needs a beard. That's just insult to injury. Cutie with a booty. Looking good, Sienna. Sienna, we have to destroy the little girl before it's too late. Destroy her because she's inhuman. A demon. Merry Christmas, everybody. A song. That slow turn and everything. She knew. Not to state the obvious, but she has gorgeous eyes too. They're big, like Ella Purnell's.
You look great. Your scars are healing up nicely. Yeah, yours too.
Yours too.
So, why'd you want to see me right now?
There's a party on campus that I was invited to.
That's good. No, I'm happy.
Does it seem like the party type?
Spotted in public. What is this? A Christmas miracle? Well, you've got a cool baby bro here, and I treat him like he's my own.
You treat me like shit.
All right. Any jokes?
At least he's honest.
You're Stan Shaw.
He knew right away and covered his face.
I can't believe I'm sitting here with you guys.
You're leeches. Sienna, can't you act like a human being for one
fucking second?
Sienna going off. It's kind of deserved, though.
I saw him today. Who? Where?
At the mall.
How can you be sure it was really him?
I'm not sure of anything anymore. I don't know what's real, what's in my head. It was him. I could feel it. We both know this isn't over.
Horror icon right here.
I have to go back to the Terrifier.
Santa? Okay. First kid, mother of course, on her phone, not paying attention.
Sarah, get back over here.
Did they not notice
Hey, Santa's hanging
the insane clown posse version of Santa?
What's going on here?
That's not Bill.
What?
That's Art.
Not our Santa Claus. You can't be here. I said, let's go.
Santa! I'm Santa!
Corey? I wonder what I got. Corey!
Corey? Yo! Sneak it in. Now, I'm a little bit surprised they didn't show her trip to the Terrifier. I know the film, the second film especially, was long. Maybe they didn't want to do the same thing. Because there was a lot of complaints about the runtime. So they wanted to cut it or trim it, but apparently they never even filmed the scene where she went back. Which is kind of surprising to me.
What's that?
Jesus.
She's always there.
You scared me. What are you doing? Snooping around like that?
Is it for me?
Snoop Dogg?
Hands.
That's how they show you. Yeah, he's got a pep in his step. Saw from Satan's power. Oh, it's catchy. Yeah, that is epic.
Well, what about Jonathan? Do you think he'd still be willing to do it?
I don't know, Mia.
You heard Jonathan's name.
I mean, sitting across from someone who actually encountered Art the Clown, the most famous serial killer since Jack the Ripper, it's historic.
Encountered.
Oh, come on.
Mildly, wouldn't you say?
I want to know what it's like to be in the presence of that kind of evil.
You will.
What goes through your brain when he's close enough to you that you feel his breath on your body.
You sound like you want to fuck him.
I don't want to fuck him.
Oh, it's like, oh, damn it. God damn. Ow!
You are very persuasive.
She is.
The explosion happened around 5 p.m. this afternoon at the Centerville Mall as the children gathered around the holiday Santa display.
I was pretty damn close. Too close for my liking.
Tom Savini. She knows. It's going off.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
And Lauren LaVera, I feel like she really tried to like step up her acting this time around. As this character has been through so much.
Good.
Okay, my favorite scene from the film. Favorite kills. Favorite thrills. I guess Art had to tinkle. You know, that's twice this film he's pissed. Those glasses, they're now iconic as well. I gotta get me a pair. No! Oh, right away. Oh! 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 The leg. That was the moment in the theater where everybody erupted. Tatas! Oh my god. She looks baller than I am with the skull showing. She got to see him. Her eyes went wide too, like mine. This is that dark humor I love. No! 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 Love this song. Favorite kill. With the Blood Angel to top things off. That's definitely the bedroom scene of this film. And honestly, I absolutely love, this is what I was talking about earlier with like the stationary versus rampage kills. I absolutely love the rampage kills like that, or the bedroom scene from Terrifier 2. The stationary kills are cool, don't get me wrong, but I much prefer these ones.
Jonathan, I'm here.
Where? I don't see you.
I'm parked right where you told me.
Okay, you know that's not Jonathan.
Can you hear me?
I'll be right there.
Yo, that's badass.
Did you defeat Blaster Man?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, she can. This is what I was talking about with the prophet stuff.
Let go.
Cecil, I'm always with you.
Turned her head. That's a good transition. Pull him back. That's super creepy. I don't know what it is. I think when she goes to hell next film, she's got the Rock, like the real armor. Never mind the cosplay. She's got the Rock, the real thing that was being built there.
As a matter of fact, you know what I think we should do to Sienna? I think we should go upstairs and smother her in her sleep.
That was a big promo shot. Free! Pure mocking. Art is such a dick. Look at you. Nice. Damn it. Bonk. Oh. We need to talk about that thing. Yeah, spoiler, there's a head in there. Look how he uses that for the Christmas tree. Wow. Oh, she's already tied up. Oh! Dick.
If you scream, fucking tongue out.
Jesus. You like the new Vicky design too? With the paint and wardrobe?
What did you do to my daughter?
I thought you never asked.
I can't recognize your own flesh and blood.
Oh! Again! What's with the slaps? You're such a dick. No, it's actually heartbreaking.
Kill them both. Make them suffer.
Hell yeah.
You first.
Damien, how do you think of this? Oh! Oh! I had to swallow for a second before it fully takes place. I like feel it in my throat. Oh! And you see it fall out? Probably not on YouTube, but on Patreon you did. Sienna is our savior. The ultimate final girl. Oh, that's like sacrilegious.
I have a confession to make. That's not Gabby.
There she is. She's still alive.
You cruel fuck. She's just a baby. Leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
I told you that wasn't Gabby.
See you soon.
I don't care what Damien says. I refuse to believe that that is Jonathan.
Just let go so you can let me in.
Alex Tracy. Fight is Sienna. Shows how tough she is. Yup.
Now I know why they chose you.
I'm sorry I didn't open my present.
That's not fair. Which one is your sweetie?
Thank God for this moment. Imagine if they just would have said, yeah, nah, fuck that. And killed her. Oh! Oh, her hands. How is she supposed to open a gift like that?
You said you wanted to open it.
didn't say I want my hands destroyed, though.
We're waiting.
Meanwhile, Art's just like, do you believe this one? That's not gonna make me go quicker.
I hope you like it. Best gift ever.
Yes! That's our girl. Oh, I love Sienna so much.
Tell me how this tastes.
Ooh! In the face. Bye, Vicky. Now goes the eye. Careful. Alright, Art's still here. He didn't kill him. He cut his head off last film. He was still moving.
I'm a snoop, remember?
Dagger or sword versus chainsaw. She's a fighter. Slice. It's an attempt. She tried to help. Yo. Still taunting. Yes, Sienna. He's a biter. I told you guys. Don't worry about your dead mom right now. Sometimes you just gotta grab life by the balls. There it is. Oh! Almost got her. Yes. Pinned him to the wall. I love Sienna's crazy face. I just love Sienna. He knows she has to choose. He was near death. It feels like it anyway. Out of everything. And she took the sword with her too. At least she has that. I think that's what's gonna keep her alive down there. And of course he's gone like a thief in the night. I would say she's in a better place, but she's not. I do think she'll find her though. In Terrifier 4. This one passenger you do not want to pick up. Yo. Ooh. That ending. Fire Christmas. Actually, I waited in theaters till the very, very end. I wanted to make sure. I thought there was going to be actually the music video that Art was a part of. I forget what it was called, the band, but they put out a music video at the same time, and I thought for sure that they were going to put that at the very end, at the end credits, and they never did that either. So I just basically sat there. There was a few other people though. We all looked at each other like, really? No, nothing? Oh, okay. But before we go any further, that was 2024's Terrifier 3. This was a rewatch, but honestly, it was still just as good as I remember as the theater experience when I went opening night. I did want to tell you guys about my theater experience as well, because I don't think I ever had a chance to actually tell you guys yet. So when I went by myself because my buddy bailed, and I said, you know what? I don't even care. I've never gone to a movie before by myself. I think this will be the first movie that I will actually go. I was thinking like, yo, people are going to be looking at me like I'm some loser in the theater, but I bought the ticket, my buddy bailed, I went anyway by myself, I bought popcorn, the drinks, the whole shabam, and I just wanted to enjoy the show for myself because I was really, really looking forward to this film. Like out of all films in 2024, this was the one I was most looking forward to, and I'll just tell you guys now, this is my favorite film of 2024 that I've seen. Maybe there's some other ones out there that I haven't seen yet. There's tons that I haven't seen yet, but as of right now, and honestly, I don't think that will change regardless of what I see next, but I bought a seat at the very back of the theater just for myself. I went solo. I went with the popcorn, and the pop, and the whole shebang. And as I'm sitting back there, I noticed some kids come in. I'm like, okay, I guess. And then I see them go to the back aisle. I'm like, okay, are they going to be going by me? And nope, right beside me, not even like a seat space, right beside me, a mother and like 3 or 4 kids. I can't remember, but like little kids, like 10, 12 years old. I was like, okay, I guess with parental guidance, they're allowed. And then the mom's just like, all right, I will be right back. So I was like, kind of looking at the mom, not really judging because I don't really freaking care what you do with your kids at the end of the day. As long as you're not beating them in front of me, I don't really care like what you allow them to watch and not watch. That's not my decision. But the mom disappears. So I was like, she's just going to leave them here? There's no freaking way. And then she comes back like 5-10 minutes later with popcorn, like a bunch of goodies. She hands it to her kids. I was like, okay, now she's back. And she leaves. And she never came back. She literally, basically, the kids used her. I guess the kids knew that they needed her to get in because there was somebody actually in front of the theater, like, never mind, like, ripping the tickets, but making sure of age. Like, well, obviously, they didn't check my ID or anything. I'm old, but he was actually staying there before you actually went into the auditorium. This was the first time I've ever seen somebody, a worker, actually standing there checking people. So, making sure there's no kids just going in by themselves. And they actually have parental guidance. So, they basically just used her. She left, got food, came back, and then she left again and never came back, just left them there. And I was just like, there's no freaking way. And honestly, for the most part, they weren't bad. They weren't like annoying or anything. They weren't really talking too much. They were just saying like when something crazy happened, they're talking to their friends like, yo, that was fucking nuts. So I honestly really had no complaints overall about them. It's just like from a parenting perspective, I was like, whew, if I ever have kids, I don't know if I would allow them to see this film. At least not at the age that they looked. Maybe when they're older, for sure. Definitely when they're older. We'll be watching it together every holiday season. But I don't know if I would allow them to go see that opening night show without having seen it myself beforehand and knowing, especially having seen Terrifier 2 and kind of knowing what to expect, but not knowing what's going to come in this film. But besides that, that was basically the whole theater experience. Everybody loved it. And what I was going to say too is for the first half of the film, it felt like, I don't know, like the entire theater was really reserved. Even myself, like nobody was really saying much. We were just kind of just taking it all in, like, holy shit, like this is crazy. And then that one shower scene when Art hit his knee and when he tries to walk on it after his knee's been sliced by the chainsaw and it just completely like falls apart. That's when the entire theater, at least from my theater experience, the entire theater erupted. Everybody was like, oh God. And then from past that point, it felt like every other hit that came, everybody was erupting. But it took that one moment for everybody to kind of like, I don't know, like break out of their shell a little bit. Even for myself, like there was parts later on in the film when Art was just coming by slapping Sienna in the back of the head where I was actually laughing out loud in the theater, as messed up as that is, but there was actually other people laughing about it too. So this is the type of film where, I don't know, you just gotta have that dark sense of humor, I guess. Otherwise, you're just not gonna get it. And you're gonna be looking at people that do get it like there's something wrong with them. Like I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys are watching this reaction like, yo, the way he's reacting to some of this, like I'm just aghast over here, and he's just having the time of his life. I'm a horror fan, man. I don't decide what I like. I just watch something and I just enjoy what I enjoy. So apologies for those that don't. But the only reason why I really say that is because I know that even though there's a lot of horror fans out there, there's some horror fans that don't really like the Terrifier series. I don't really understand it. Like, I guess it's just not for them. For me personally, the only thing I was really worried about in this film in particular is Art going a little bit too far with just the regular comedy, because it felt like he had a lot more facial expressions and he was doing a lot more characteristic stuff like mannerisms than previous films. But honestly, they were teetering that line because the horror was still there. I just don't ever want them to go too far that direction without the horror. But they gave us plenty of horror in this film. Earlier on in the film with Vicky, she was having some fun while Art was having some fun. That scene was really messed up. And then we lost Vicky. And it was just the whole Victoria saga, I guess, going back to the first film. Her character is... It's very tragic what went down with her character, and they tried to do the exact same thing to Sienna as well, like by taking out everybody that she loves. But speaking of which, this is one of the parts that I really want to talk about is Jonathan. I don't know how I feel about Jonathan's character being killed off, because I do know for a fact that Damien, the director and creator and writer and basically God himself in this franchise, I'm pretty sure he's acknowledged that Jonathan is actually dead. He wanted to be a surprise, but the fact that it's a Terrifier film and they never actually showed his death, I don't know. I'll be honest, it kind of peeves me a bit. I really want to, and I have nothing against Jonathan. I like the Jonathan character, but if you're going to kill him off, I want to see it. Call me crazy. Like, there's some kills that they went off screen, and I get for some of them, like, let the uncle's death be surprised. We didn't need to see that one. We saw his head on top of the tree. That could be the surprise. We didn't need two surprises like that. Show us Jonathan's death if he is in fact dead. And the fact that they didn't show us gives me reason to believe that he's not actually dead. I know everybody's going to say in the comments, like, you just got to suck it up. Like, he's dead. He's gone. Like, I get that. But until the next film rolls around and I get confirmation that he doesn't appear in it, or they don't show that death or nothing, like, until that actual next film comes around, I'm still going to be under the belief that he is alive. So call me crazy. I don't know if anybody else is in the same camp or not. That might be another hot take, but I just don't believe it, man. They didn't show us. It's the Terrifier franchise. They go above and beyond in showing absolutely everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. So the fact they didn't show us nothing from that kill, nah, fuck off. I don't believe it. So we'll see. We'll see when the next film rolls around. You guys can let me know. Oh, you were wrong. You were wrong. Jonathan's actually dead. Or if he's right, I'm going to be telling all the doubters, everybody that's going to be telling me that I need to suck it up and just face the facts that he's gone. He's alive. But we'll see what actually happens with the next film. And the only other scene that they didn't show, and I really feel that they cut it for just to really trim down the runtime, because I know that there was some complaints about the runtime from Terrifier 2. And I feel like Damien might have taken that to heart, because I feel like he's the type of director that, like, this is his baby. He's the creator, writer, director. So the fact that there's a lot of people complaining about the runtime, I wouldn't be surprised if that's part of the reason why that scene was not included, because at that point in the story, Sienna already knew that Art was back. Why would she just risk it going to the Terrifier by herself? Yes, she needs that sword, but she's going there without a weapon. Just going there by herself, no backup to get it. Like, I don't know. I find that a little bit hard to believe, especially being as, like, shaken up as she is. Or yes, we know that she's brave. Like, she's a warrior. She's an angel warrior. She's a goddess. But the fact that we also saw earlier in the film that she was having, like, some traumatic post-traumatic experiences from the stress. Post-traumatic stress disorder, I think that's how it goes. But no, she was stressing out from the previous events from the second film. And the fact that she actually saw Brooke, I felt like it would have been a perfect scene. She goes back to the Terrifier and she sees Brooke once again, but we never got that. So I don't know, I was a little bit surprised for that. In the end, it doesn't really matter. It's just that it feels like a little bit out of place. Like, it does feel like something was cut at that point of the film. But I don't know, besides those two scenes, I don't really have any other complaints. Like, that's really my only nitpicks of the film. One is a nitpick, cutting out that one scene going back to Terrifier, but the other one is the big issue that I have with this film, and that is Jonathan. So I really want to know your guys' opinions on that. But besides that, I absolutely love this film, man. It works so well as, like, a double feature going right after the second film. And you don't even really have, yes, obviously it's important to watch the first film, know what's going on, but what I'm going to do in the future, I'll be real with you guys. Most nights that I do, like, double feature nights, I'm probably just going to watch parts 2 and 3 back to back, because I feel like they work so well together. And who knows, in the future, part 4 as well. We got to see where we go with that. But speaking of which, I feel like we're going to hell. That's where we're going with part 4, where Sienna, she has to save Gabby. Gabby has the sword, and what we saw earlier in the film too, with that one, like, flash, I guess it was like a weird, like, dream sequence too with her father, where he, like, turned her head. Is the armor being built and the sword and everything. I want to see her wearing, like, the proper full armor in the next film as she goes down to hell to save Gabby. Never mind the cosplay stuff. I love the cosplay outfit, don't get me wrong, but I even have a t-shirt with Sienna. I probably should have wore it, but I wore my Christmas one. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. So I wore this one, but no, that outfit from the second one, I absolutely love the cosplay version. I want to see the real thing in the next one. That's really all I want from the next film. And also, I want the next film to start out on the bus, exactly where this film ended, where we see a bit of a massacre between those two, the bus driver and the other passenger reading the book there. That's really my only wishes for part 4. And don't you dare ever kill off Sienna. or I'll be very mad at you. Let's just say that. That's my girl, man. I absolutely love Sienna with all my heart. Lauren LaVera in this role, I've gone on record. She's my favorite final girl. I don't care how recent these films are. Seeing what she did in these two films, like she won me over 100% after Terrifier 2. And then the fact that she came back and gave us more of that good stuff, more of that Angel Warrior in part 3, yo, I absolutely love this girl. Thank you, and shout out to Lauren LaVera for coming back to star in this once again. I'm so happy that she did, because I feel like there's huge things in this girl's future, just Hollywood roles or in other films and whatnot. So the fact that she's coming back to this, thank you. And then we also got Mia. Man, I absolutely love that girl. That was my favorite kill of the entire film. And she was a bit of a bitch, but I still loved her. She was absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and the way that she went out, boop, 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 with the nose and everything. David Howard Thornton. I'm just going over the cast list in front of me here. Some of them, at least the top ones listed. David Howard Thornton, Art the Clown. What can you not say about this guy? Like, this dude is amazing. Him in this role, like, yes, I know we had a previous Art the Clown, another actor in the role previously, but since he's taken over, I don't know. Nothing against the previous guy, because he did an awesome job as well, but David Howard Thornton, he's just taking it to the next level. Victoria Hayes, Samantha Scaffidi, I guess maybe we'll see her in some flashbacks and whatnot, but I guess that's it for her in the franchise. And there was a large spotlight on Vicky in this film, and I'm actually super glad that there was, because if this is in fact your last time doing that role, I feel like she deserved a little bit of spotlight, because she absolutely killed the role of Vicky. And then Chris Jericho and our boy Jonathan as well, Elliot Fulham. But no, honestly, monster shout out to everyone. Tom Savini appeared in the film as well, and Damien Leone, man. I'm a fan of your work. Can't wait for the next one. If there's any open roles, yo, throw your boy a bone. If I can be killed by Art the Clown, that would make my entire life. So everybody tweet at Damien Leone. I really want to appear in this franchise. If Sienna needs a love interest for the next one, sign me up. I'm here. I'm just saying. But no, I absolutely love this rewatch of this film, because it still held up. I loved it just as much as I did opening night. So I think that's just about it for me, guys. So as always, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys could like and subscribe, really helps my channel grow. Until next time, I am out. Merry Christmas. Enjoy the holidays. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn. You play me like a yo-yo and shit. Well, I'm not the one to be yo-yo, and when you put that shit on me, then I watch you leave, let you back in, you came back in and shit on me, drag me along for a week.